Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've sat down with you guys and chatted to you. If you watched my last video, or if you haven't watched that, probably go watch that one before this one. It'd make a lot more sense. But I am pregnant. It doesn't really explain my absence, but I actually did, I don't think I mentioned it on the channel before I went AWOL, but I actually gained full-time employment, which has recently just abruptly ended, I guess you could say. So now I have plenty of time to film and edit and all of that, which is exciting. To the people that reached out to me while I was gone, I guess, thank you. That made me feel awesome. It made me feel like it wasn't just my friends and family that were watching. There was other people that were interested as well, so that was really cool. If you have followed me on Instagram, you would already know my news, as I have not, well, I wouldn't say, well, yeah, I haven't hidden it on there. I've done all the announcements and whatnot on there. I have quickly just thrown together the video that I posted before this one, just as a quick I'm pregnant. But this video is going to be an 18-week update. Well, probably from week 1 to week 18, I guess. Just a quick brief run through. I had every intention of, once I fell pregnant, that I was gonna film weekly and you know, get out lots of videos and document everything for myself, but it just didn't happen that way. I was way too tired, and working full-time and being tired, and just didn't really fit in with YouTube, I guess. But now I have plenty of time to do that, plenty of time to rest. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm back. Hopefully. I mean, I have lots of videos planned. I actually had a list of videos that I wrote down before I was even pregnant. Go figure. But I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna film lots of videos. I have obviously been shopping. We actually know the gender. We found out at 15 weeks. Yeah, 15 weeks. So I have since been shopping and bought gender specific colors, I guess. I don't want to say that and offend anyone, but yes. I have bought clothing specific to a gender. In this video, I will let you guys know the gender and give you all the fun facts of my pregnancy so far. Starting from how we found out we were pregnant. So I started back at work full time, and a week later, exactly a week to the day, I found out I was pregnant. I was a couple of days late at this point, and I had some tartars that I've never had before, and I thought, this is getting a little weird. I should probably test. And that's what I did, and sure enough, there was 2 pink lines there. There was no denying it. It was very obvious that I was pregnant. Very exciting, but at the same time, I feel like any couple that's been through stillbirth, ectopic, miscarriage, any kind of pregnancy, infant, child loss, it taints that moment in a way. Like, there's always that, ooh, like, what if? But like, so much excitement, but at the same time it's a little scary. So that fear never went away up until we had our first dating scan, which was at, I believe, 6 or 7 weeks. So we went in, Nathan and I both cried on the way there through fear. I was petrified, laid down on the bed, and the lady made her, you know, general conversation like, oh, is this your first baby? And I explained, it's Nathan's third, it's my 3rd pregnancy, but fingers crossed for first baby. And it didn't take her long. As soon as she put the little, I don't believe it's a Doppler, I think that's what they do the heartbeat with, but I don't know, maybe it is. The little machine, as soon as she put that on my belly, she said, oh, success. And I just, floodgates open, and I just cried and cried and cried. And then she was able to show us the heart flicker, actually, which I don't believe I have that one on film, but I do have pictures from that scan. I will put the pictures over the screen now, and in one of the pictures you can see that the Bub's heartbeat was, I nearly said the gender, the Bub's heartbeat was 150, and from then on it's only gone up. I don't know if that's a normal thing. I know that babies' heart rates are a lot higher than our own, but yeah, baby's heartbeat has constantly gone up. After that scan, I was no longer high risk. My doctor had told me because of the ectopic, I would be high risk until we knew that baby was in the right spot. Baby was obviously in the right spot, so I was no longer high risk, which was really cool, really exciting and relieving. So after our dating scan, we then waited, gosh, I don't believe I had any other appointments other than just like general bloods up until my 12-week scan. Well, I actually went for it at 13 weeks. So my 13-week scan, and again, I'll put those pictures over the screen. Nathan wasn't actually able to make it to this one, which was unfortunate, but in placement of Nathan, my mum and brother were able to come. My brother actually got a little clip of the heartbeat on film, and this was the first time I'd ever heard it as well, so I'll insert that now. From memory, the heart rate went up to 157. That scan was like testing the, I believe it's testing the risk for Down syndrome, doing all the measurements. We ended up being low risk for that, and baby was measuring just fine. From our 12-week scan, we were able, I wanted to make sure we got past the 12-week. I don't believe there's a safe mark, obviously. I don't think anyone that's been through loss does believe that there's a safe mark, but I wanted to reach the 12-week scan before I booked in my 15-week early gender scan, which was really exciting. So I booked that in. Again, I'll put in the pictures over here. So this was baby at 15 weeks. Again, we got to hear the heartbeat, and we actually got a video of the baby and its heart flickering. So I'll make sure I pop that in as well. And I guess now would be the time to tell you guys the gender. So I had no, I guess you would call it instincts. I had no motherly instincts on one side to another. We got in there, and I wasn't really nervous for this one at all. I was more just excited to know and be able to create, I don't know how to explain it, but just create a personality for this baby, I guess. So we go into the appointment, and she said, are you fine as soon as I say the gender to tell you, or do you not want to know just yet? And I said, nope, that's fine. We're not doing a gender reveal. Just let us know as soon as you know. So I laid down on the table, and shortly after she said, it's a girl. So Nathan and I are having a daughter. We have 3 girls between us now, which is so cool. I love that. I won't be revealing the name until birth, but her middle name, if you know me, you know my sister, and you know my sister's name, then her middle name is my baby's middle name. So her middle name is named after my sister. Now we're at 18 weeks, so we found out baby was a little girl 3 weeks ago. I have another scan next Friday, which is my halfway scan, my 19-week scan, which is crazy to think that in another 1-2 weeks I am halfway. Wow. Also, something I missed. So at the gender scan, baby was actually measuring a little bit ahead. So I was 15 weeks and 3 or 4 days at the scan, but she was measuring at 16 weeks. So I think I'm gonna have a little porker. But that's all right. I was a porker, Nathan was a porker, so it's kind of expected. Once I have my scan next week, there'll be another update then. All in all, baby is perfectly healthy, which is really exciting. Baby is a girl. She is measuring really well. I am starting to feel flutters. Flutters. I don't think they're flutters. People call them flutters. I don't think they feel like a flutter. I have been feeling them for about a week now. So since about 17 weeks, it kind of feels like as if your nose is twitching, but it's like my lower stomach, which is a really weird feeling. But in the beginning, I didn't think that it was even bub. I thought it was in my head because I've wanted this for so long, and I've been like waiting, and like I lay in bed at night like, is that it? Fingers crossed this is me feeling bub in there, because I cannot wait. I cannot wait for every single moment of this pregnancy. In the beginning, I was super tired. I had little to no energy, and thankfully that has now spiked back up. Like I mentioned before, big tatas. Still don't know what to do with that situation. I've never had to deal with that before. What else? What else is there? My skin. Now my skin gets bad every winter. I get pretty bad eczema, and this year I've noticed it's pretty much been worse than it ever has been before. I always try to keep up with moisturizing at least twice a day, but even still it's not helping. I've been to the doctors to get a script, so I'll have to get that filled, but I've noticed I never really get it over my stomach. I always get it on my back, but never this bad. So I've got it all over my arms, my stomach a little bit, my back is pretty bad. I've noticed it even on my hips, even little bits on my legs, which is, I'm just basically covered in eczema at the moment. Apart from that, my face, like skin, has been okay, surprisingly enough. I have my days where I feel like, oh my god, my skin is amazing, and then other days I wake up with like mountains on my chin like today, but that's pregnancy, I guess. I haven't really noticed any other body changes other than my growing stomach. I've noticed a couple of my pants are getting a little bit tighter. I've even had to purchase my first pair of maternity leggings, and can I just say that I am obsessed. I love them. They come right up over my belly. At the moment they're a little bit too high, but I mean, as my bump grows, I'll grow into them, I guess. I will show you that now. Actually, I'll show you my 18-week bump. I have been taking pictures, but not very consistently. I think I have a 12-week one, a 16, 17, and I will be taking an 18-week. So I've only got 4, but I do want to start taking them more regularly, and with the updates I want to do them every either 2 to like maybe monthly updates might be better. But yeah, I'm going to show you my bump now. Okay, so don't mind the cat hair. All the size of this jumper, by the way. I bought this on Boohoo. I bought a few bits and pieces, you know, a couple sizes bigger, thinking I would grow into them. I ordered, I think I overestimated the size, but I mean, it's coming into winter, so it's getting cooler. Let me tilt you down a little bit. Okay. Now, being real, I've always had a round tummy, but I think I'm definitely starting to take on the pregnancy shape, I guess. Yes, it's definitely filling out more up here now. My 18-week bump, and I'm much excited for that to get bigger, actually. Anyway guys, so I think that's where I'm going to end the video. I haven't really got much else to update on, but there will be more updates and more pregnancy related videos coming. If you do have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. That'd be helpful, although I do have my own ideas in mind, like baby hauls and exciting things like that. Maybe I'll do a name reveal. Maybe I'll talk to Nathan and we'll do a cute little name reveal. But for now, I want to keep it between the family until she's born, but I could change my mind. I mean, I'm obsessed with her already and I want everyone to know about her. But yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to come back and see more pregnancy videos from me. That's still so crazy for me to say, like, I'm pregnant. Like, what the heck? I'm pregnant. I'm having a baby girl. This is so exciting. So yeah, definitely subscribe to come back and see more and follow our journey to baby girl. Bye guys.